so it's still running. Should be dying here real soon. Surprisingly, it doesn't use up a lot of fuel. This thing will actually go quite a long ways on a full tank. I think you might get like 4 hours or more out of it, depending on how much water you're using. And there it is, it's dying. So it killed itself because I shut off the fuel line, which is right there. And that's what you want to do before you store it, is you want to make sure you run all that fuel out of the fuel line, and then it's good for storage until the next time that you need it. And when you want to start it back up, just flip that back to the left and play with the choke, pull the cord right here, and you're good to go. That's it, guys. Okay guys, I've got this really old 2000 watt generator. It's got a Yamaha engine in it, and it's got the MZ80 engine. This thing is a beast, man. This thing runs quiet and is great to have around. So I just changed the oil. That's what it looks like. Okay, so all I did was get a fluid transfer pump. It's the cheap kind. You just get it. It's called fluid transfer. You stick the line into the, right here's the oil. It says add engine oil down there below. Just twist that off, and then you can dump the old oil out either by tipping it like this, or just pumping it out by sticking the fluid transfer pump in there and just squirting it out, which is what I did. And I put it all into this jar, and you can just see how black it is. It's just nasty. I think it's the second time I've changed the oil on this. So to start it up, it's really easy. All you do is right here, you want to turn this to the left, just like that picture, for on. Okay, and then you just pull the cord. Now before you do that, you got to make sure all these switches are on the on position. That's on. This is on, and you're going to choke it, especially if it's cold. That's the throttle. It says right, what does it say that? Choke. It says choke right there. Okay, so that's the choke pull out. So you're going to choke it when it's cold. When it's warm, you might not need to choke it as much. I'm going to push it halfway because I'm going to show you how it starts up here. So put that in the on position, to the left to loose, right to close it. Pull this. It takes about, there you go. Okay, so she's running. It's nice and pretty quiet actually for what it is. And it says it's right here, it's working. You're gonna adjust this after it runs for a couple minutes. You're gonna push the choke back in, and it'll start running right now. Go ahead and start plugging in your outlets. Generally you'll get a couple extension cords or something. Leave this outside of the house, not in the garage, outside. Grab some extension cords, plug them into here, and you're good to go. And then when you're done, you want to turn this to the right, and then you're going to want to let it run until it stops by itself. So essentially when you turn it to the right, you're going to cut off the gasoline line that feeds into it, and it'll kill itself, which is what you want it to do. So after about 5 minutes or less, it should stop running. So that's about it. It does work. Here's a light that I'm gonna plug in. Whoa. So there's the light. It's working good. You can run a portable heater. Usually portable heaters are about 1,000 to 1,500 watts, and it should run just fine. This one here has a 5-volt USB over there, and it should kill itself here in a little bit because I shut off the gas line. This is the gas line right here, so it's in the off position. It should turn off here in a second, and as soon as it does, that light's going to go off as well. So when you have this in storage, you also want to make sure that you're putting in some fuel stabilizer in there as well, because this thing can sit for quite a while without use. Now, I changed the oil in it. The fuel has fuel stabilizer in it, so it's still running good. Pretty impressed with this little powerful generator. It'll do the job here when you need it the most. Over and out.